Hi, just a few comments for this week for you on YouTube video. It's Saturday afternoon. It's not so it hasn't been so cold today, so a nice respite from our freezing winter that we've had so far. I've been reading all the nice comments and discussion on the discussion board for diffusion of innovation. Seems pretty well done. Interesting theory, a lot of application of that theory, as most of you noticed, and it applies directly to our problem of developing countries. And as you probably figured out, it's actually used. The concept's actually used, whether people know about it or not. The concept's used in ways to find the early adopters, get people to use ICTs and advertising and media, all of those things around here, but also in developing countries and in communities all over the world. When we're trying to get people to use ICTs to improve their standard of living, they often look for the community leaders, look for the community centers, look for the ways they're going to be influential so other people will begin to adopt these things, because it's true. People are slow to adopt new technologies all over the world. And as you probably figured out, Rogers, starting this in 1962, starting this theory then, he applied it to all kinds of fields, including agriculture. I think is really where he first looked at it. And innovation in agriculture, very important for improving productivity all around the world still. Well, our next topic is health, and I got a couple of nice TED Talks and some readings for you to do, and you're going to look at some individual projects using ICTs for health. And what should come to you and should be obvious at some point is health, in some ways, is certainly a material problem and a personnel problem and a money problem in lots of ways, but it's also an information problem. And you'll examine and think about your everyday life here in comparison to some of the projects that you'll read about, and think about how information about health is so ubiquitous, easy to find, a part of your lifestyle, part of everyday life. Even before the internet and WebMD and all the websites that we use for health, where did you get your health information? Where did you find out what to do when you have a cold, when you have the shivers, when you have a chill, when you scratch your knee or get a cut on your finger? Well, the obvious answer is obvious, right? It came from, in many cases, your mother, right? That's where you learned it, and she learned it from her mother. And we knew about infections and about chicken soup and about staying out of the cold and all those things. Some of them are old wives' tales, some of them are tradition, but many of them are really based in the real facts about how to keep yourself well and how to avoid getting sicker, which is really the main problem of health. Once you're sick, is avoiding getting sicker. So you look at all the TED Talks and some readings, and then look at some individual projects on ICTs, on health using ICTs. And what you're going to do is you're going to post to the discussion board something on the use of the ICTs in the health project. And when you get to read each other's analysis, evaluation, or just description of using ICTs in health, I think you'll get a pretty good idea of how transformative ICTs can be for health around the world. So let me know if you have any questions. Everything's going pretty smoothly. We're on to week 5 here for the class, so looking very good. This is just a early version of what we'll do later, which is looking at development projects. The really toughest part of the whole course, or the thing we're building up to, is each student doing your own evaluation and analysis of the use of ICTs in a development project, for you to figure out, is this a good idea? Is this being well done? Is this going to be transformative? Is it worth the money? All those kinds of things. So we're going to build up to those things as we go through some more topics, health and education and other things. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.